Leather Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to give you a close-up of my eyes here. Want to see how I did it? I used this really small compact palette from Wet n Wild. It's called the Color Icon, and this one is called Florals. At least I think that's what it's called. Actually, no, Floral Values. Floral Values, and this is my third time wearing this look. I'm going to show you how I did it, and I'm also going to tell you something about how it wears. First thing is, got to tie my hair up. I think I found some of the solution in my camera problems with this webcam. I have to make sure that the countdown is actually started before I start my action. So, and I saw that the countdown is actually in red. So when you see the red countdown, then you know it's safe. Before, I was starting things thinking that just because the numbers went down from 3, 2, 1, that everything would start, but no. It is on its last legs. Okay, I'm going to take this side off. Okay. Alright. Almost ready to get started here. Alright. Reach over here to get foundation. Yeah. For my foundation, well, I'm tripping over a cat-proof bedroom here. For my foundation, I used the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me in the colors 102 Porcelain. It's the, last time I checked, it's the palest shade they make. And I am very, very happy with the color match on this. If you hear the crazy sounds, we have Cassie here. Cassie the cat, and she's got the flibberty gibbets. So I'm putting the foundation on my eyelid and the immediate area around the eye. Nothing here was messed with, so I can leave this alone. Okay. One other thing I gotta grab here. Okay. And this, which is what I actually put on the eyelid so that the colors stay on. This is the E.L.F. Complete Coverage Concealer right here. Cassie, calm down. Hey, calm down. Cassie, calm down. You interrupted my video now. Oh, you interrupted my video. Now go on in your carrier for a while. There, you happy now? You interrupted my video. Oh, yeah. See, Tabby boy, he's not even in this room. You know, they're getting along pretty well. They really are. I have to give him that. Okay, the first thing we're going to use here is this pale color here that they're calling base. I'm not using that as the base. What I am using that on as for my extreme brow bone. And I'm just going in a thin line so that I don't interfere with the eyebrow. And I'm just covering maybe, oh, no more than a 1/4 inch, because I don't want to interfere with the rest of these colors sticking. Now, we're going to use this hot pink or fuchsia color. We're going to get this on a brush from Vivace, Vivace, that I got at the 99-cent store. And I'm getting good coverage on both sides of the brush. Then I'm covering just the eyelid. Okay? Making sure that you do touch the inner corner. The eyelid's covered. Time for our next color. Okay, now we're going to use this brush from Wet n Wild. They call it their crease brush, but I'm really thinking that because it picks up so much color, I'm really wondering if that's really what it's best for. But I still like it a lot though. I mean, you can get a lot of color in the crease, but it also covers a lot of area around there. Now, I'm using the purple color on this. And see how good I loaded that brush? Now, I'm going to hit from where the pink lid color is to where I put that real pale color. I'm going to focus on the crease. If it doesn't look dark enough, and it isn't, I'm going to go back into this purple. Really load the brush up well. I like to start off with a lesser amount at first to see how it's depositing, because it's much easier to add color to than it is to take color from. Now, if you do this the right way, everything will self-blend, so you won't have to do that extra step. Now, just to make sure that both sides match, I'm going to go over the crease color of the other side here. I'm tempted to say that these shadows aren't the most long-wearing shadows in the world, but you can experiment with different layers underneath it. You can try different primers, you can try different kinds of concealers. The first time I wore this to a block party in Philadelphia. And by the time I came home, and I had worn this for well over 14 hours, when I came home, the colors looked like they were half faded. And I was a little disappointed in that. But then again, I was too busy looking at all the things there was to look at to open up my purse and check out my makeup with my mirror. Matter of fact, I had so many things in my purse, I really didn't feel like digging through everything because it's too easy to lose things. Okay, this is what I use for the eyeliner. This is from Color Mates, and it swivels up. It's the auto eyeliner. I do think that this is a knockoff of the Avon Glimmer Sticks. I'm just going to follow the edge of my eye. Very slight. Well, no, it's not a slight. There. Hopefully that matches the other one. Alright. And this is the mascara I used for this. The CoverGirl Super Sizer Fibers. I'm using it to use it up. It's not my favorite. This is one of the first times I used a fiber mascara where the fibers didn't make any difference. You really have to watch some of these mascara recommendations. If you don't look at the fine print where it says that they were photographed on a model that was wearing lash inserts. And you know what lash inserts are? They're basically single eyelashes, single fake eyelashes. And what's the sense in looking at a mascara that's put on somebody with false eyelashes? You're not going to get a really good idea of what the mascara looks like. I think it, short of they're making a law about it, I think that they should, makeup companies should really just show what it looks like. Because mascara especially, you're depending a lot of times on advertising to get ideas for mascaras that are going to do something for the kind of look you want with the lashes that you already have. And you can't even really necessarily trust people's reviews on things, because I trusted a blogger that recommended the NYX has a blush color that they recommended that pale skin people could use as a contour, and they said to use the color taupe. And I actually paid full price for this. It was on my first Ulta order. And when I did my unboxing, I found out that that color was so extremely dark. It was proper in that it was a cool tone, but it was so ungodly dark. I mean, even allowing for the fact that you do blending when you do your contouring, it was not suitable for very, very, very pale skin people. So you really can't believe everything that you read from the bloggers, and you can't believe everything that you see from people on YouTube either. You really have to think about what goes with your coloring and your skin. And especially when, in the case of the blogger that I took their advice, they didn't post a picture of themselves, so I couldn't look at them and say, oh, they have skin like me, maybe what works for them might work for me. No, they didn't show their face, so, but I'm not going to make that same mistake again. Okay, the lipstick I'm wearing is from BH Cosmetics. It's their Color Lock line, and the color is called Passionate. And this really is nice and long wearing. I wore this at the festival, and I didn't reapply until I finally ordered takeout Chinese just before I got on the bus to go home. This is not particularly drying. You can still just wipe it off with a tissue if you want to change colors. Now, it's not transfer resistant. It'll still come off on your coffee mug and probably on somebody's collar or whatever, but other than that, it's got a nice long wear to it, and I really like it, and I got it for the color. And the packaging, of course, is cute too, but I do like it. This is the eyebrow color that I'm using. This is an NYC, no, or is it a Wet n Wild? I believe it's a Wet n Wild lipstick, and the color is called Vamp It Up. I used a doe foot applicator, and I got it kind of light since my hair is lightened up so much. Alrighty, I'm going to show you the finished look. What do you think? You think I did right by getting this little palette? I'm sure that I can get a lighter look with this also. And we also have this dark color here that I can do something with. But I definitely think it was worth the investment in the $1 plus tax from Dollar Tree. Yeah. So, if you like purple and you like pink, you might want to get the Wet n Wild palette called Floral Values. Okay, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. When you do, hit the bell notification thingy, and that way you won't miss anything. Talk to you soon. Bye.